Hey guys, Troyster Gaming here, just trying some new games. Doing a little bit of Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. Decided I'm going to try and get back into doing some YouTube videos. Hope you enjoy this one. Basically, I've been playing this already, but I decided I'm going to start over just to kind of play along with you guys, see if you guys are interested in watching my videos. Okay, so today I'm going to take some jobs. So use the right mouse button to check on the orders, and this is the one that is in the blue for this game are the actual storyline ones, and then these ones are just the standard ones. So this guy's having brake problems, this guy. So I think we'll take the storyline one just to kind of see what's going on. I like to do the transmission ones, which is the circle with the looks like a standard transmission gear knob. But that one, the oil is good, and the mufflers are good. The brakes are okay, but you have to take off all 4 tires and kind of replace the brakes. But let's do the story mode one anyways and see what happens with this one. These ones are usually full of all kinds of stuff. So we right click on the car and we go to car status, and it tells us basically what's going on. So he wants his oil changed, so that's not a big deal. This one here, a year and a half ago I bought this car for my son. He said that he's not interested in driving it, anything except driving it, and occasionally filled it up with gas station. Please check the oil and the tires. So he needs his oil filter changed, fuel filter, and the tires. So first thing we got to do is we got to move it over to the device. So you right click, go to move car, and off to the car lift. Now there's 2 stages of the car lift. The first stage is just raises it up a little bit. I prefer to work on the one above this one, but this is how you access the hood. And you get in here and you have to get the filter out. So the air filter is in this box here. There's little clips on it you have to take off. Clip A, clip A, clip A. There's 4 of them. A lot of times I forget to put these back on, so I go use the car or take it over for a test drive or something like that, and it'll say clip A missing. Such a pain in the butt. So all you do is you hold your mouse button down on it, and it takes them off. Now you can take off the air cover. So now we have to take the air filter out. Once the air filter's out, you have to go back. Oh, it looks like the fuel filter. Yeah, this guy here. See how it's rusted? That's how you can kind of tell that they're rusted. I thought it was the fuel pump, but it's the fuel filter. So we take the fuel filter out just like that. Now we have to go to the store and buy it. Now, when you progress in the game, you can get a tablet, which is down here. You can just click on the tablet, and it allows you to access the store from anywhere, which is really nice. Otherwise, you got to go to the computer, go to your parts section. The other parts of the shop I'll show you a little bit later, but right now I have to go out and check the square air filter. Yeah, square. So we have to go in here and we have to buy a square air filter. Boom, buy it. Yep. And then we need a fuel filter, so you type in fuel filter. I usually just abbreviate, and it does the same thing. That's a nice thing about the game, so you don't have to type the stupid thing in all the time, over and over and over. Alright, so there we go. Go in here, replace it. So you got to right click, and you got to go to part mount, which is separate from the part dismount or unmount. So we want to go in there and mount, so we go in and put the new air filter in, air cover box back on. Put the clips back on, like I said. Clip, clip, clip. So there's 4. Yeah, put the 4 clips back on. All right, and then the air filter, fuel filter. Boom, and there we go. So that's done. Now we got to change the tires, or is that what he wants to do? Let's check the status again. Yeah. So we're gonna change the tires, I think. Okay. So now we got to put the lift up one more notch. Tires I hate doing because you have to remember the tire sizes. I never remember them. My memory's so bad. That's like that. Memory of a gnat. So yeah, take the tires off. Oh my god, this is so slow. I usually just kind of wait until it highlights the next one. Click on it, and then you can hold down the button to unmount. There we go. Then we do the back ones. Boom. tires off the rims, and then once the tires are off the rims, we have to buy 4 new tires and remount them, and then balance them before we can put them back on the vehicle. Because if you don't balance them, it won't register as being able to put them back on. So, okay, so this tire changing machine, you can separate them or mount them. So we basically want to separate them. Oh yeah, those tires are bad. Look at that, 1%. Okay, so let's get those tires off. The other thing you got to do is you got to check the size of the tires, and that's, like I said, that's the part where I get thrown. So these ones are 205 55 16s. So we need 205 55 16s. No, 205 55 16. I'll probably right. We got 205 55 16s. Okay, go to the thing over here. Tires. Oh, what were they? Were they standard tires? Standard tires B, okay. 205, 55, 15s, right? See, I already forgot. That's terrible. Oops, wrong button. At 205, 55, 16s. See that? I would have gotten the wrong tires. Okay, so go in here, standard tires B. And 15, 16s. 205s, 55s. And we want 4 of them. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, $872. All right, so now we got the new tires. Perfect. Yeah, some cars have multiple tires on them, like sizes, like the back ones would be bigger than the front ones. So you got to remember 2 sets of tires, and yeah, I usually tab out and write them down. Because my memory's so short, I don't remember things like that. But I remember lines and moves like I can watch any videos, like the whole thing together. A little bit ridiculous. All right, so take those off. Now we've got to remount new tires. Perfect. And then once this is off, we have to balance it. So we can go back up the machine. So we go here, take it off, go here, mount, balance, thing, go here, install. Alright, so we have to do that 4 times, and then go back on the car. Take that off, bouncing takes a little bit of time, so you're here, basically waiting for this to finish. That one on, take that. One more tire to assemble. Now once this job is done, I usually like to sell all the junk that I have in my inventory, because I can't really fix it because we haven't expanded the shop that much yet. But eventually, once the shop gets expanded and your skill points are used, you can actually repair a lot of the stuff. You can't repair rubber tires, but you can repair the rims. But inside here, you see these are all the skill points that you get for, after that you do the job, you get experience points. Now that's one thing that I want to kind of tell you guys. When you do these telephone jobs, when you do these jobs, every time you finish them, after you're done, you get 100 experience points. So do the fast jobs, and every time you get 100 experience points, because when you're working on the cars, you don't really get a lot of experience working on them, but when you complete the job, that's when you get the experience points. Okay, so I got 3 tires, so I'm going to go over here and mount them while that last one finishes. So I got to go here, part mount, again, boom, and everything back together. Boy, this is slow. And then find the other tire, and mount it up. Yeah, I'm going to be doing some other games. I'll probably do 1 or 2 videos with I'm thinking to start with, and when I get some time, I might do more. I don't know what else I do. But figure, I'll start out just kind of do the videos, and hopefully my channel will grow. And if that's going well, I'm still enjoying these videos. It's kind of like a record of how I'm playing. So that's, oops, where'd I go? Yeah. So that's how, so that's no big deal. I like making the videos. All right. So now the last tire goes here. Out. Yeah, so this, I'm going to try and keep my videos around half an hour to 5 minutes. maybe longer, I don't know, it depends. So that job should be done now. So now we should be able to go in here. Oh, gotta change the oil, that's right. Does it need the oil filter changed? Usually when you change oil, you'll change the oil filter, but this filter looks pretty good. There's an examine tool, and you can actually examine this, but you have to examine this by taking it off the car. So, okay, let's take it off. Let's see what's that. It's at 69%, which should be fine, so we can remount it. Normally you can't do that in real life because you'll have oil all over the place. But I have to drain the oil, so you use this machine over here, send it to bay 1, or car lift 1, and then use the equipment. There we go, draining the oil. Alright, so now you send this back to its place, and lower the car. Open the hood, click on here, and there's the oil cap. So you open up the oil cap, and pour in your sup oil, premium. And I usually do it, before I was doing it until it would overflow, but you do it until it does that little notch comes down, and then you're good. That should be enough. If you want to check the dipstick, you can. Click on it, and, it's not completely full, but you don't need to be completely full. You just need to be enough that it's past half. Okay, so now I should be able to finish this job. Car status, okay, so all green on this side here, boom, and then change oil, boom, finish. There we go, made a nice little profit of about $1,000, a little bit more. Okay, so now the next job. Now we're not going to get the blue jobs right away, but looks like we got 2 brake jobs. I guess it doesn't really matter, brakes just needs fixing. Brake problems was provided, so that's good. So it tells us exactly what's wrong with it. Let's take that one. Okay, so take this and we'll send it over to the car lift because definitely going to have to use the car lift to get the brakes off. Alright, so let's lift this guy up. Another thing you can do is when you're in this car status, when you see the little stars, you can click on the little stars, and what it'll do is it'll highlight the problems in blue. Alright, again, brakes are behind the tires, so I like to raise it up to the second level. You can do it on the first level, but I prefer to do it on the second level. So you can see the little blue behind it. I only have $5,000, so I can't really stock up on that. So it looks like this one here, the calipers are okay, but the brake pad. So take the caliper off. Here we go, here's the brakes. Brakes need to be replaced. So we're going to need some brakes. Looks like the caliper on this guy is down, so we're going to need brakes for that one. Oops. Fire it off now, we should see brakes. And is it the caliper? Yes, you can see how rusted it is. If we look in the top corner by this parts overview, it'll tell us, the brake caliper is 14%. The cylinder is okay, but the caliper needs to be replaced. Now, what else was there? Was there more? So we've got brake pads, brake calipers. Okay, so there's more in the back. So is this one? Yeah, you can see that blue. See it? So that's more likely the calipers in the back. A little bit raspy voice today. I apologize for that. All right. Oh yeah, the disc on that one. You see the disc, or the drum, the drum. So we got to take the caliper off this guy. So we need 2 calipers, 1 brake pad. It looks like 1 drum. Over this tire. Boom. As you level up. Oh, so it is a disc. It's not a drum. Okay, so you take the caliper off. The other thing too is you got to remember where you need to replace the parts. If you put all new parts on one tire and you forget, you replace the disc on this one, then it's going to tell you that you need a disc on this one. It's not so bad on this guy here because he only requires, where is it here, 65% minimum. But on the blue jobs, they need 100%. So if you don't put the part that's 100% where it's supposed to go, you'll get flagged, and it'll basically say that the part wasn't changed over here, even though you did put a part that's decently 80% or whatever. Okay, so we need a disc for that. Okay, so another thing that's really nice is you can go in your inventory. There's a crate from our previous job. I can show you what those are later, not right now. If you right-click it'll go into your shopping list. You see it right here, it says added to list, add to list, and it'll add the parts that you need to the list. So we need 2 calipers and then that. Okay, I forgot to clean up from the last job. Gotta remember to do that because otherwise you get confused sometimes. Okay, so go to the computer, and here's our shopping list right here. You click on it and it shows you what you need. So you can't buy anything in the wheel section. So you gotta go into the parts section, and you want disc. So brake disc. We don't need the vent one. We just need the regular. So we buy 1 of those, and then we need 2 calipers. So I type in cal. There's calipers. We already looked at the cylinders. They were good. So get 2 of these. And then pads, so you type in pads. These are little shortcuts I kind of learned as I was playing along. Alright, so there we go. So now, click on here, and this one was the caliper. So we go here, click on it. Oh shit. Sorry. I had to, I accidentally removed instead of, no, see that, I moved there. Okay, so let's take that pad off. Okay, so now we go back to the assembly. Click on the pad, and we want to put on one of the yellow ones, because this one doesn't require a brand new pad. Alright, it's just a new caliper. So throw that on, alright, and then we'll throw the tire back on. Doesn't matter what tire, these tires are all the same. You have the vehicles with different size tires, you want the big ones in the back kind of thing. So now if we look at our job, it'll show that one is cleared, so we can actually uncheck that. We're good. Alright. So we'll go for the other tire. And this one I think is just the pad. Oh, see, I was going to take it off. Oh, there we go. Pads. Okay, so this one is 100% pad. And then the caliper, we don't use the 100%. Because the one in the back needs 100%. This is good to practice doing that. Oh, tire on. Okay. Going too quick here. Slow down. I can turn this off. It's a little loud on those. Alright, now we'll go to the back tire. Boom. And this one needs the brake disc. Yeah. Okay, so we'll go to the 100% brake disc. Put that on. Brake pad, don't use a brand new one. Okay, so we can't. Caliper, don't use the new one, use the yellow one. And yeah, good. Alright, now, last tire. Okay, so we want to go part mount, and this one we need the other caliper. Perfect. Now if we check the job, make sure all jobs are done, but we got to put the tire back on. There, job done. So I'll go to car status and finish the order. Boom, gone. Alright, now, clean up our inventory. So you go in here and sell parts, and just sell anything that's below, I don't know, I usually sell everything below 99%, but there's nothing there. Okay, so the crates will show later. They basically contain some high quality parts that you can use on other builds when you build your own machines or update machines. Alright, what do we got for orders now? Okay, so a lot of brake jobs. Let's do this one, why not? We'll do the parts here. Okay, so we'll send this guy over to the lift. There's more to this game than just doing this. Eventually you get a bigger shop, like I said, and there's a parking garage where you can store your rebuilds and your mods. It's quite fun actually. Alright, so what do we got? Excuse me. Okay, so we got those listed now. One here. Tires off. So this one was looks like it's the disc itself. Okay. Break the caliper off. Perfect. Alright, so that's it for that one. Now let's pop over to the other tire. Looks like it's got a disc problem as well. You usually tell when parts are all rusted out. Like I say, when you take them off, take the tire off. Or the caliper actually. It'll stay in the top corner. Tires don't do that. But the caliper will, so 72 and 73%. Brake pad 77, and this thing is 8%, so yeah, definitely needs to be replaced. So what do we got at the back here? Anything on this tire? We might already yeah, this one doesn't have anything, so we can actually put that one back on. Over to the other tire. Looks like chicken. Okay, come on. What's going on? Oh, yeah. Take off, not out. Oops. Here we go. Okay, what was the other thing that it needed? ABS module, ABS pump. Okay, so those are under the hood. Those are expensive usually, so we can lower this. Go in on the engine, and they're usually in the back. See, there they are. So these two guys need to be taken off. Now there's a bunch of little screws, and you don't have to. You can just, as long as you can highlight the screws, you can take them out. And then this guy you just take off. Boom. Alright, so now we need to go to the store. First thing we want to do, get inside here, so we need this, oh, probably want to clear the list first, because it has stuff from the other order, so just do that. You go over into your menu system here and go over and click on that, and then down here to the minus, and it deletes everything from the list. Okay, so now we got to go into here, boom, boom, what else, this one, and then this one. That's all we need. Okay. So we go to the computer. Now, do we need pads? We didn't. We need disk ventilated. So 1, 2, and then 1 disk. Okay. And then ABS is all I typed for that. And you get the ABS module and boom, boom. Get those replaced real quick. Go to our part mount. And get those two replaced. Again, you just have to highlight the screws. Alright. Oops. Close the hood. Back up you go. Alright. Let's get it here. Mount. No. No. Which one, caliper? That doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, it was just discs that needed to replace. In the front one and the back. Alright, it's replaced. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. This will be the last car. Then I'll do some more, maybe tomorrow. Oh, so, see how it goes. don't want to bore you guys too. This I might do some stuff off camera to kind of level up a little bit. That's probably a good idea. And then we can start doing other things other than this. Alright, let's just shimmy over. Get that on. Perfect. Yeah, because it's quite the process to level up from level 1 to, let's say, level 35, I think, or level 30. I can't remember what level you need to be in order to get the paint shop. Once you get the paint shop, the game changes. I mean, yeah, I mean, we're going to start going to the junkyard and getting some old builds. I've actually done some modifications to big files in order to get them to spawn in the junkyard, because a lot of the DLCs for this game don't spawn in the junkyard. You can only pick them up in the auction house or the fancy slot. But I like to rebuild the cars, so I mean, I kind of be dumb not to do that. All right, let's check this out. ABS module. I changed that. ABS module. Didn't I? Change that. What the heck? Ah, did I put the old one back on? What the heck? Oh, I didn't mount it. What happened? Oh, I must have missed the screw. And I opted out. You guys probably caught that and were like, oh, you moron, you missed it. There we go. Alright, close the hood. Job done? Job done. Beautiful. Alright guys, so that's the end of this video. Hopefully it was long enough. It should be about 10-15 minutes, I think. I wanted to do them longer, but like I say, at this point in the game, there's really not much else we can do. We have break orders, and then there's a new Royal Crown. Yeah, we'll end this video here, and like I say, I'll do some leveling. We'll start doing other things other than this building stuff. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.